Musical siblings who use their voices to encourage fellow Latin Americans to vote after being less than impressed with President-elect Donald Trump's views on Mexicans.
Jesse and Joy have been the top band in South America for the last decade, but they've never released their music in English or in the UK until now.
Yeah, Jesse and Joy will join us in a moment. Let's have a listen to some of their music. This is their single, Helpless.
When you were by my side, we would shine like the northern lights. The glow of sun.
Joy Huerta, here now. Morning to you both.
Hi.
Thank you very much for
Good
joining
morning
us.
to you guys.
So this is a bit of a new thing for you, isn't it? Launching in the UK, bringing out an album that's dual language. Tell us why you decided to do it, Joy.
It is. I mean, we were born and raised in Mexico City. Our daddy was Mexican. Our mom is American. So we grew up with two cultures. And we started writing when I was 15. Jesse was 18. So we would write in English and or Spanish. And so, I mean, being that we were born and raised in Mexico City and we started, putting our music out there, it made sense to be in Spanish. So fortunately, we made it pretty clear once we started making music that we were both Mexican and American. So people knew that eventually we would put some sort of English music out there. But we really wanted to wait until we had like a fan base and to, have a solid career. We were celebrating 12 years with our current album, which is our fourth album, and we're touring with in Latin America and US and Spain. But somehow our record label was like, you know what, guys, we already have a few, English songs, and we had a few versions of Echoes of Love and Helpless in Spanish for the Spanish album. So we thought, okay, well, let's just record them in English and in Spanish and see what happens.
So Jesse, I mean, it's always embarrassing to kind of big yourself up, but you are huge stars in Latin America. I mean, the truth is that over here, a lot of people will be hearing and seeing you for the first time, but you are very, very big stars, aren't you?
I don't like to feel like that. I mean, I'm a bit blushed right now, but I mean, we feel, blessed and lucky enough to get to do what we love to do the most, which is write our songs and sing them together, my sister and I. So being here for us, it's great. I mean, there might be a party tomorrow in Mexico and Latin America for us, like cheering for us over here.
Yeah.
And I've got to say, first of all, the hat.
Oh, thank you very much.
It kind of scary. And I'm noticing also you're both very well wrapped up. Feeling the cold?
I thought it was going to be colder here, but it's really not that cold outside. It's just for fashion purposes.
It's not too bad. Now, I'm interested, when you sing in English, when I first heard you singing, I almost thought you sounded a little Irish.
Oh, really?
Because does it feel very different for you singing in English? Does it?
Well, is that easy to get the melody right still when the words are different?
Helpless was originally written in English, and we rewrote it for our Spanish album. But we don't just go through random songs. I think they have to kind of make some sort of sense, because it is kind of a puzzle to make it work, in both languages. But it's more like the songs that would actually have the same sentiment or the same feeling. It's more like what would make sense in both languages, because the song that you were mentioning a while ago, More Than Amigos, it's a song that we would never touch or try and make in both languages because it has a bit of both.
Yes, an upbeat song. And Jesse, people are wondering, are you going to perform in the UK? Have you got plans to do stuff here?
Oh, right now we are releasing our first English album, which will be out February 3rd on your favorite platform. And we'll be coming back here
to do some live stuff.
Hopefully, yes.
Very good. Lovely to see you here this morning.
Thank you. Likewise.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
And the album, Jesse and Joy, will be out next month.